This video is sponsored by Body Restore.
Hi flower friends! I am in a Kubota sandwich, and that's because it's time to get going on the flower farm. My husband tilled the field the other day, not once, but twice. Now we have to roll the field. So this is the Kubota number 1. We've got the roller on it, and then Kubota number 2 has the bed maker. Now this is to lay the Bio 360 and the drip irrigation, and down there is where we're going to be doing the rows. I think it's year 4 for having the rows in that spot. I'm going to hop in this Kubota and start rolling the field. I did a pass with the roller, and now Brad's down here with the tractor and the bed maker and the drip lines and the Bio 360, and now we're gonna make the beds. And the reason that I'm in like a rush to do this is because it's gonna rain tonight, and we've had a few sunny days, so now this is really dry, and that's the time you wanna make the beds. Once the soil gets wet, it's just not, I guess, not as easy to make the beds. So we're trying to get this done before the rain comes in, and then I can take my time over the next week or so and get all my flowers in the ground. So we're gonna start the tractor up and start making the beds. Here we go, here we go, here we go again. Girl, what's my weakness? Flowers. Okay then. Okay, we have one row in, and now I have this piece of drip, and this piece of drip is the width that we are going to make the aisles this year, because I have a lawnmower, a special lawnmower, basically a brush hog, that is going to go in between the rows. We have struggled year after year after year with massive quantities of weeds in between the rows, and we were putting them too close together where I couldn't get a push mower in between. So now my cousin Lucas gave us this, let us borrow this brush hog thing, and this is the width of it. So now we're gonna make sure row number 2 has this much room. Okay, we have 2 rows done. Brad just walked up the hill to get a shovel because we need to shovel some soil on the ends so that the ends are closed off. This I think is gonna work really good. I'm excited. We'll have at least 1 fewer row because we are spacing them a little bit further apart, possibly 2, but I think that's okay because the rows that we do have will be better and more maintained, to be honest. Here comes Brad with the shovel. Grave digger. I definitely need to do something different with, it's windy. I definitely need to do something different with the deer down here because they did so much damage last year. We cannot have that again.
And now, more about the sponsor of today's video. It's Body Restore. You guys know, I've been dealing with a little bit of a head cold lately, and nothing has me more rejuvenated than hopping in the shower with one of these. This is a Body Restore bag of eucalyptus and mint shower steamer tablets. And guys, these are 2 of my favorite Bouquet fillers, but in this all-natural essential oil tablet form. This is aromatherapy at its finest. But the scents don't stop there. Check this out. This is the collector's box, and it's full of amazing scents. We have things like citrus, lavender, floral rose, fresh tea tree, chamomile, milk honey, and cocoa orange, just to name a few. This morning, I'm gonna use jasmine. Here's how it works. You take the steamer, place the shower steamer slightly out of the direct line of the shower. Hot water is best. These are known to be long-lasting, up to 10 minutes with a 100% relaxation guarantee. So Sorry about that. Relax, refresh, and emerge energized with the collector's box from Body Restore. You can get 20% off your first purchase of this collector's box by clicking on the link in the description box below. Again, that's 20% off your first collector's box with all of these delicious goodies. Use promo code FLOWERHILL for 20% off. Thanks again to Body Restore for sponsoring this video and for making it smell real good in my bathroom.
3 rows. I'm so excited. I honestly have been stressing about this because the nursery opens on Friday, and once the nursery opens, I'm kind of there all the time. But now that the beds are being made, I can just, in the evening after we close, I can come down here and spend a couple of hours with my podcast and my plants and get them in the ground. I've always kind of been on Brad about, you can get them closer together, you can get them closer together. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the difference with placing them a little bit further apart. Now, because we're doing this half row, Brad's gonna back up. We're gonna start the bed there and he's gonna drive out. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's crazy. Crazy. Yes. Okay, so we'll have enough room to mow on this side, but against the yarrow, no mowing is happening on that side. I wish I was thinking I would have grabbed the drone from my dad. My dad has a really cool drone and gotten some awesome shots. We've had a couple of those invasive honeysuckle bushes on the end, and I was letting them live there, but we have other ones on the property, so I'm okay with it knocking those down because we have had to maneuver the tractor around them for years now. So now that they're gone, it'll be a lot easier to put these beds in. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 10 rows in. I'm thinking maybe 2 more. So I am losing a couple rows, but I do think that it will be for the best. I also have, eventually, if we want to expand and do more rows, we have 20 acres here. There's a lot of room for rows, but I think this will do for now. It's 7 o'clock at night, and we haven't eaten anything. I don't have dinner plans. I'm probably ordering takeout tonight. I told Brad, listen, if we get these beds in, I'll buy dinner. So I think that will work to keep everyone happy. My son and my daughter is working. We have to go pick her up in an hour from work anyway, so I figured I'd pick up Chinese. It's almost flower time. It's almost flower time. We got the rose, we got the hose. It's almost flower time. Okay. Brad's patting the rose, putting them to bed. And we have 1 more to do, and then we're calling it quits for the night. I'm so excited that this is done because now I can plant at my leisure whenever I feel like, whenever I have, even at 45 minutes, I can get probably 500 snapdragons planted in 45 minutes. So whenever I have time, I can come down here and throw a couple trays in the ground. Yes! Normally I'd be like, we can totally fit 2 rows there. Trying to be okay with this. Trying to be okay with fewer rows. It's gonna be okay. Rolling the last bed. We are not going to set the drip up or anything right away. Brett thought I was talking to him. We're not going to set the drip up or anything right away, but when we do, it'll be similar to what we use at the nursery for the drip irrigation for the greenhouses. We have white tubing that'll go along the edge, so when we do that, I'll put together a video showing you guys how we do that and everything. I've actually never used it before because last year we had the drip in, but we never needed to use it because we had consistent rain throughout the season. So I'll be curious to see. I almost didn't want to put the drip in this year, but Brad said, if you don't put the drip in, we're going to have a drought. He's right. So we put it in. Brad's saying, oh my God, he's so cute right now. He's telling me that next year I should extend my rows out to there. That makes him super adorable because I'm depressed. I'm a little depressed right now, I gotta be honest, because I have fewer rows to plant. I know it's going to be worth it. And next year, I think maybe we can get a narrower lawnmower. Maybe like a 24-inch one. Yeah, so next year we'll get a narrower lawnmower. That way it doesn't have to be as wide and I can fit a couple more rows in. And make them longer. Both. Both.
One or the other.
Okay. There it is. Thanks, babe. Wow, I'm so excited. Cheers to 2024. It's gonna be a kick beep season.